morning and welcome to Frank's School. This is the 7th year, 140th day, first video, and I'm going to tell you of the origin of this movie Smitten, or official name, All You Ever Wished For. This is according to Barry Morrow, Barry's story. I'll give you the link is that you can go to the bottom if you want to hear an interview with him, where he himself tells the story. But I think I know well enough. He was in Italy, and on some occasion, I think it was quite a few years ago, and he was reading an obituary in a newspaper. And in the obituary, it told about a woman who had died in her 90s, I think. She was quite old. And it said that she'd left a bunch of money to a village. And she'd done that because she'd never married. And only once in her life had she ever made love to anyone. And that was to the man that she was to marry. And it was the day before, or the night before, he went off to war. This is in Italy. And she waited. Well, he never came back from the war. This would have been World War II, I think. Yeah, World War II. And he never came back from the war, and she never married. Well, I don't know how much money she had, really, but when she died, she left in her estate a certain amount of money to the village where she and her true love of her life had made love in a small building in the village somewhere. And when the mayor found out about the gift, or at least the village elders at the village, they found out about the gift. Of course, they were overjoyed, and and the purpose of the gift was for the village to be able to have yearly a festival celebrating love. You know, because sort of in memory of her love of her life. And when the officials went to Milan, I think it was, to get the money, here they found out that the lawyer had run off with it. And so they had to go back to the village distraught and disappointed, and it just didn't happen. Well, Barry read this story in the obituary, and he made up his mind that, well, the least he could do, he could make a movie about a village and celebrating love. And what you're going to see as you go on now, I asked you to stop right where you stopped, because the village now has money in the movie, and they're going to celebrate. They're going to have a celebration celebrating love. See, I don't know how you just wouldn't know that from just watching the movie. And the reviewers, if they didn't listen to what Barry Morrow said in his interview, I don't suppose they would know that either. But now you know it. So go on. I could even say you could go on to the end, I suppose, but I've got things to tell you about it. But or you could maybe just wait just a little bit, and then after tomorrow I'll give you some hints of things to see. Well, you've heard Barry's story. Bye for now.